키가 작다. 그래서.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the winner post now.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. It's Natalia and welcome to my summer days in Seoul. Seoul summer days. Summer and that just sounded all kinds of bad. But you get the vibe. Summer days in Seoul, a vlog. I was thinking this video could be a collection of summer days in Seoul because these past few days I feel like I've been doing like fun things that I would love to vlog, but it's not enough to make a whole vlog, if that makes sense. Lately I've been feeling like when I don't vlog those parts, it's not just like about like wanting to show you guys, but it's also like I'm missing out on like memories for me later, because I know how much, like when I studied abroad here in 2016, which I bring up a lot, I'm sorry, I wasn't a YouTuber yet. Like I wasn't making any type of video. Like I think I have less than 10 videos of my like that were taken during my whole year studying here, because I just didn't film anything. I wish I had filmed, because I could watch those videos now and be like, oh my gosh, meet Caitlin, or like meet Allison, or like, oh my god, like now with YouTube, this is a really long intro, I'm sorry. To me, like yes, I make content for you guys, but like sometimes when I find it very stressful and I want to low-key like go dark, I remind myself like, Natalia, in 5 years you're gonna be pissed that you stopped filming. So yeah, anyway, so today I was thinking we could just go to like a museum and look at art. There's a contemporary art museum in Gwanghwamun that I have been wanting to go to for years and I've just never gone. And then just go to a cafe and do some reading. I recently bought this really cool book. Hold on, let me get it for you. Okay, so last week, I think it was last week, I went to the bookstore because I'm bad. I just couldn't control myself. I just wanted to go and look at books, and I bought several. Anyway, so one of the books I bought was this one. 한국의 역사와 문화, or in English, Korean History and Culture. So this is actually a book for people that are learning Korean, but it's pretty advanced. It's like a real, well, at least to me as a non-native Korean speaker, like this looks pretty legit. Like let me show you some pages. I really hope that's in focus, but like it looks like a legit textbook about Korean history, which lately I've really been wanting to learn more about. Like we study Korean history in every level at KLC, or at least levels 5, 6, and 7, the only levels I took. I feel like I didn't fully understand what my teacher was saying because there was so much vocab I didn't know, like historical words I didn't know, and like words of artifacts. So I was like, let me just study it on my own, go at my own pace. I can like learn the words, especially through reading. Like reading is how I learn the majority of my vocab. So I was like, I got this book. I might be, I don't know if this is a little too hard for me. We'll find out. But yeah, I was like, art museum, Korean history book, like, it's a good day.
뻔한 얘기지만 널 보면 그냥 좋아 매일 보고 싶어 함께 있는 순간들도
I've drowned too deep. 물결 속을 헤매이고 있어.
Hello, so I'm gonna take a moment to talk to you because I found this like little seating area that is not part of any of the exhibits, so I feel like I can talk here. I mean, you can talk in the other ones, but it feels awkward and I feel like I'm disturbing other people. So yes, anyway, I stopped to talk to you because this like little seating area has the best view of Gyeongbokgung. Like, oh my goodness, let me show you. They created like this whole wall is like a window. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So the palace is from here all the way over. Oh my goodness. So I will show you a better view in a minute, but I just wanted to like be like, oh my gosh, and fangirl with you. Also, a moment ago, or at least in the intro, I think I called this museum an art museum because I thought it was an art museum, but I think the art museum is actually the museum across the street. This is clearly a history museum. Correct myself right there. But that works out, right? Because I said I wanted to read a history book afterwards, so.
Feel like falling deeper. Cold nights 난 너무 싫어. 기다리기에는 너무 길어. 줬던 내 사랑이 식어. 기대만 하는 것도 난 힘들어. No, I can't, just can't. 가져 내 맘을, 놔줘 내 가슴을 다 바쳐 사랑하기에 내 자신이 너무.
So I pulled off to the side of the street just to say that the museum is really nice. You guys should go. It's free entry, and I think you could spend maybe 2 hours there. I think I was only there an hour and a half, but I don't tend to read everything. I just look at what catches my eye and read that. So if you tend to like read everything, maybe spend a little bit more time there, or account or plan to spend more time there. But I picked a cafe. It's really nice. I mean, I've never been there, but I think it's really nice, and they have some really good looking pancakes, so we should head on over there while the sun is out and it's windy and the weather is nice. I'm always scared the weather is gonna change.
You call me for one last dance, then you hypnotize me into a trance, thinking I really had a chance, but I woke up on my own. The world keeps on spinning round. I'm planting my feet flat on the ground. Living is all that I can do, and keeping on pulling through. Everything changed so suddenly. How come everyone saw it but me?
Hi, hello. I'm checking in again to give you context for the next few clips. So before moving to Seoul, I always told myself that I was gonna go to Namsan Tower and sit in one of the coffee shops at the base of the tower and just enjoy the skyline view. Because like, if you've never been to Namsan Tower, there's a Starbucks there, there's a Gongcha, there's a Tusum, like there are like chain cafes there, so they don't charge for the view, right? Because they're chain cafes. Anyway, so I remember like as a tourist, I'd always go there and be like, it'd be so nice if I lived in Seoul because I could just like come here and like study or just enjoy the view. And since moving here about a year ago, I've not done that once. I kid you, I've not done it once. And today I was like, today is the day. We're gonna go. Also, I have a lot of work to do and I really want to view and I don't want to stay in my apartment. But like, today is the day. We're gonna go and enjoy the view. Oh, I'm so excited. Anyway, okay, I need to stop talking because it's like 4 p.m. and it's gonna take who knows how long to get there. So I need to and let's go.
Wake up 2 p.m. I don't know where we are. Looks like a cheap motel with our clothes on the floor. I don't know how we ended up here. And we've been flying high. Are we going too far? I got no cash left and I'm losing my job over you. But I don't care about that. But I got you close and kinda hoping that one day we'll get the rhythm of it. Yeah, 'cause no one knows if we're just jumping out the window, try to cling on to it. You got me holding on to something I know I can't burn me down.
Guys, look over there. It's my other tower. It's really like hazy today, but you can see it. Look, go camera, go. Boom. Lotte Tower. In the Hangang. Okay, so as you can tell, we made it. And now we just have to go up the hill to the actual tower. So, oh, the weather's nice. This is nice. Oh, I'm so excited. Ah!
Like the tail of a dog, I don't get no sleep when we kiss in the dark like we do. I just love the way it feels. Yeah, I know it's bad, but I can't resist. When I look in your eyes, I don't know what is real. All I know is that I could go anywhere, anywhere, as long as you're with me. Oh, I'm drunk and I know it, but I got you close and kinda hoping that one day we'll get the rhythm of it. Yeah, 'cause no one knows if we're just jumping out the window, try to cling on to it.
It's nice. Where's my tower? Look. Okay. I'm thinking I'm not going to show you guys the locks because I've shown you them multiple times. I'm thinking we should go straight to a cafe so I can actually get some work done. But, I'm so happy. Also, if you guys remember, the last time I was here was for my birthday in December and there was like no one here. Like no one. But now there are tourists here. There's like some Korean people here too, which is kind of surprising because I'm here on a Thursday, but woo, it's nice to see it like coming back to life. But anyway, let's go find a cafe so Natalia can do some editing for a video that you've already seen. Doo doo doo.
Spending time far away was never what I meant to do for us. Even though you're okay, I wish that I could give you all of me for you to save. When it gets dark, I'll take the blame for what we are. Not sure that we can keep getting robbed of emotion. Bide our time and proceed. Calculate in the equation. Spending time on my own. Oh, never that to answer. could hear the words for me to carry on.
So I got some goodies at the tower and I want to show them to you. I really didn't need any of these things, but I wanted them. So the first thing I got was a memo pad, because you guys know how much I love Namsan So look. Can you see? I hope you can see. I'm really, wait, if I go like this, can you see it better? A little bit? Yeah. It's a memo pad. It was 3,000 won, which means it was less than $3, like USD. And I was like, yes, I don't use these, but what could I say? I wanted it. The other thing I got was a travel sticker. Another thing that I didn't actually need because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Like, I have no idea where I'm gonna put it, but yes. The last three things that I got are all postcards, which I will not be sending to anybody. They're literally for me. So I have this tendency to buy postcards for myself, like as art. So I'm gonna try and put these on the wall. So I have some like on the wall from Jeonju and I have some from Busan. I just need to like put them up. Like, to me, they are art. They are decor. And then the last one, is this the one? They're, as you can see, like, they are literally all pink. Thanks for spending the day with me. It was productive and I've liked it and it's very healing. Which, if you're wondering, Natalia, why the heck would you say healing? Because in Korea, whenever something is like good for your mental health, they call it healing. They're like, oh, this view is so healing. So that's why I'm like, healing. Okay. See you in who knows when. Okay, I know that makes no sense, but let me explain. Last Saturday, so almost a week ago, I took you on a trip to the valley of Korea, one of the many valleys, actually. I was taking you on a trip with my church here. We were playing some games in the water of this creek, and Natalia was like, the water is only 1 foot deep. It's fine, like, I'm not gonna drop my camera, and if I do, like, I'm gonna hold you up to the sky. You will not die. Like, you will not go into the water. I slipped on a rock. A very slippery rock, and you went under. Only a few seconds, but you were... And then, like, after a few hours, because we were still out and about, and, like, my friends didn't even know you went under the water because I didn't want to make a big deal out of it and stress them out. Because they had literally told me, Natalia, don't come into the water with your camera. What if it goes underwater? And I was like, it won't. So when I got back to, like, our housing, I literally took a blow dryer to you on hot and got rid of all the water. But you still didn't want to turn on, which I really shouldn't have tried to turn you on at that moment. That was a dumb idea. But I was really like, you were only underwater for a second. Like, how does... You're not even wet anymore. Anyway, you would not turn on, and I put you in a pot of rice for the past 5.5 days. And you came back to life. I literally cried. I'm sorry, I know this is like the most random section of this video, but I cried when you came back to life because I was like, oh my god, I don't have money to buy another camera. But I would like to take you to MT now. This was supposed to be its own vlog, but obviously you went into the water, so you did a belly flop. Okay, well, actually it was my fault because I slipped and you were attached to my wrist, but yeah, so if it sounds like I'm filming a different video, that is why. Today I'm most likely gonna give you a very chaotic vlog. We are going on MT with my church. So MT stands for membership training, but it's basically just an excursion when like a group of people, usually like an organization, in like university, like a club, or in this case, a church, go on a trip together. So it's only one night, but I'm so excited. So this is actually the church that I belonged to when I was an exchange student. So I don't actually belong to it anymore, but because I still have a lot of friends there, they called me about a month ago and was like, they were like, hey, Natalia, we're gonna go on MT. Wanna come? And I was like, yes. So I actually went on MT with them back in 2016 when I was an exchange student and an active member of like this church. And it was so much fun. We went to the beach. I have so many great memories, but this time we are going to a valley. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Anyway, we need to go. Natalia has a KTX train to catch so I can actually get to my friends so we could drive to the place that we're going for MT. Okay, anyway, let's go. Like actually, we need to, why am I always running late for the KTX?
Hold on, why can't you stay a little longer? You got me going under. I know we can try. Love on, you got me high like California. Your pink sky while it's hot all over. You're a dreamer. Please say don't go, babe. I won't behave. I'm raising hell with you tonight. It ain't over till it's over. Let's make it count and move things slower. Although my heart will be broken, let's go up with one big explosion. No, it ain't over till it's over. Let's make it count and
Okay, so we have finished the first leg of our trip, which is to get to Cheonanasan, and from here my friends are gonna pick me up. So we just have to wait for them to get here. I'm like watching the street because I know they're coming. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys an update really quickly. So we got to like the area where our accommodations are, which is Kwesan. Oh my goodness, we're basically in the middle of nowhere. But we have come to buy groceries because we're gonna be like cooking our own meals. Yeah, so my friends are all like inside on a mission, adding things to the cart like crazy. So we're gonna go join them. I just wanted to give you a quick update. Also, I think only one of them speaks English. So that's why I was like, let me do this real quickly over here, or else I have to do it in Korean and I really don't want to have to add subtitles. So yeah, let's go find the friends.
Balancing on a weary line.
하나 해. 나는
Just
내거
get
지난데
trust
거야.
you and jump down. I'll keep my status quo up here. Won't let anybody come near. I'll fix it on my own. 29 years I've been the same. Trying so hard to run from shame. But how long can I keep up the pace? To fool myself, I don't need grace.
나 거기 못 들어가. 아, 나 못 들어가. 야, 키가 작다. 그래서.
Oh my god, I already got my dress on.
여기 경주가 이렇게 노니까 재밌어 보인다.
Oh my god. He looks like a child.
I know I'll meet you down the line. You'll ask why I wasted my time. And I'll say I didn't know better.
자연을 찍고 싶었는데.
내 자연이에요, 나탈리아. 와, 구름 되게 이쁘다. 맞죠, 나탈리아?
찍고 있어 지금.
어렸을 때 그리는 이거 진짜 이런
진짜 너
아 그래요?
어렸을 때 우리 그림 그리잖아, 나탈리아. 그런데 구름을 제대로 못 그리고 저렇게 됐지.
Hi, hello. So you're back.
As you could tell from the footage, MT was going really great. It was honestly was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm like, okay, I knew 4 of them already, and then there were 3 people that I'd never met before. I assume they're like newer members to the congregation. So I feel like at the beginning of the footage, I was kind of like, oh, like I don't want to make them uncomfortable by filming, like but then of course, like as time went on, after I dropped you in the water, we got, you know, more comfortable with each other. We're joking around and we're kind of like, ah, but unfortunately that was not caught on camera. I hate myself. I could have pulled out my phone to do that, but I was so sad. I was like, oh. Anyway, so today's Friday and I was thinking we need to go out. We need to, 1, go to that art museum that I was planning on going to on the first day that this whole like random moments in Seoul video started. Yeah, the Contemporary Art Museum, now that I actually know where it is and I'm not confusing it with the History Museum. I want to go there, and I also just really want to go out and take some beautiful, or try to take some beautiful pictures of Seoul. So since going on my like week-long-ish trip back in early March, the trip where I went to Jeonju, Yeosu, and Busan, like within a span of a few days, I've gotten very into photography. So during that trip, I realized it was too much of a hassle to keep switching from vlogging on this camera to pulling out my phone to get Instagram content and take pictures, to the point where I was like, Natalia, you are literally holding an actual camera in your hands. Use it to take pictures. I know that sounds really silly, like Natalia, duh, but I bought this camera with the intent of it being a vlogging camera and a YouTube camera. Like photography was not something I was ever into. So I never actually learned how to take pictures on this camera. But because it was such a hassle and my batteries were dying because I kept like switching them on and off and on and off and like going between devices, I started using this camera, and the pictures on this camera are just amazing. Like they are amazing. And I feel like that kind of sparked an interest in photography for me. It just, I don't know, I've suddenly just gotten really into photography, and I take this camera everywhere I go, even if I'm not vlogging, just so I can take beautiful pictures of Seoul and post them to my Instagram. If you guys have noticed on Instagram, which I know some of you have because you started asking me about it, the reason the quality of my Instagram stories are so high now is because I'm using this camera. So even though Instagram lowers the quality of anything I post, it's still pretty high because it was, you know, it's a camera quality picture instead of an iPhone quality picture. So yeah, I don't know, I've just wanted to go out and take beautiful pictures of Seoul this week, and I haven't been able to do that because you were in Rice.
Look guys, there's the history museum I took you to at the beginning of this video. Ooh, looks nice. So we are going that way, which the palace is also that way, but the museum's that way. The art museum, I mean.
Okay, hi, hello. So I wanted to check in with you because we have made it to the Modern and Contemporary Art Museum here in Seoul. So it's the same museum. Natalia just doesn't know the official names of anything that she's going to. But anyway, so this museum is right next to Gyeongbokgung. Like I'm literally across the street from it right now, and like the Folk Museum, or the Korean Folk Museum, which is to my right, the Royal Korean like Palace Museum, National Korean Palace Museum. I think that I told you, I don't know the official name of anything, but it's over there to my left. Anyway, I just wanted to check in with you really quickly before we go inside, because I feel like when you go in museums, you're not supposed to talk, you know, you're supposed to be reflective, deep within thought. So yeah, that's just me saying I'm not gonna talk to you inside. We're gonna observe and learn and expand our knowledge of art.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that she'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody
Oh my goodness, so we finished up right as the museum was closing. So as you might have noticed, I only actually had footage for the first exhibition, which was like the biggest one that they had, because that was the only one that allowed video. The remaining two allowed pictures, but no videos. They were really, really nice. Like, I really liked the first exhibition because it was a lot of like, this is what's gonna happen in the future and like social issues type of stuff. And the second exhibition was also really good. Like, I know you couldn't see video of it. I'll put the exhibition dates here somewhere for you. So if you're here in Seoul or coming to Korea during this like timeline of the exhibitions, you can come and check them out for yourself. But it was like about memories and how we see the world compared to like other people with the same memory, or I guess they're different memories of the same event from different perspectives. That was a bad explanation, but you understand what I'm trying to say, right? And then the last one was basically ASMR. I'm gonna go find some food. And then we're gonna go to Yongsan, the Yongsan area, so I can go get some beautiful pictures of like the neighborhood and the mountains and the skyline and Namsan Tower.
I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go.
Okay, so I just finished eating dinner, question mark? It was so good. I got a mushroom bulgogi rice dish. It was so good. I just wanted something with a lot of vegetables and it delivered. Anyway, I just bought some really cute postcards. So I told myself I am allowed to buy postcards for myself if I put them on the wall. So I have started this wall in my apartment that is just random postcards from different areas of Korea, because it's like, I like illustration postcards. And I'm not gonna send them to anybody because they're for me. So I made a deal with myself where I was like, as long as I put them on the wall, I am allowed to buy them. So I saw two that I felt were like really different. So I got those. They were 2,001 each. Oh my goodness, wait, hold on. There's a mural thing that I wanna take videos of, but they're really cute, and this mosquito was huge and it was following me. I escaped it, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna get some B-roll of these murals and we're gonna head over to Yongsan.
Baby, let's go for a ride. You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want. I'll have your back if you'll have mine. You and I wanna leave everything behind. If you wanted to, promise you we will be alright.
Hi friends, so I thought I could give you a little bit of an update. So I'm walking to my bus stop, but like the walk is like 10 minutes. So I've been walking like behind where the museum is, as well as like near Anguk station, which is an area that I don't tend to come to unless I'm going right where like the subway stop is, because there's a lot of pretty cafes there. But like this neighborhood is really nice. Like, I didn't realize. I knew there were a lot of galleries here, but I didn't realize how, like, how do I say this, like traditional of a feeling it has. Like, I'd been told, but I'd never come and witnessed it myself. Sorry, I had to cross the street. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there and be like, this area is nice. Anyway, my bus should be here any second now, so I'm gonna focus on finding the bus. Look! It's Sumnyebu. Oh my god.
Take a train ride just to see you. Wait for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you, 'cause you're my home away from
Okay, so we have arrived, kind of. So I just got off the bus and we get this beautiful view of like the skyline, or okay, technically not the skyline, but like a beautiful view of Seoul, which I will show you a better view momentarily because I know it's just focusing on my face and everything's really bright and you can't see all the buildings, but like I love this view. I don't know, every time I like come here I look at like Seoul, right, and I'm just like, I live in Korea. I don't know, I still have those moments where I'm like, oh my goodness, I live here. It's been almost a year now and I'm like, I still freak out, am in awe. So I have a feeling whatever footage I just showed you doesn't actually do the view justice. I wanted to come here during the day to show you what it looks like during the day so you can actually see like all the buildings and everything really well, but alas, I ended up spending way more time at the museum than I anticipated. But anyway, we're going to continue. I'm going to basically walk around the alleyways and stuff and take some pictures. And I guess I will take you along with me. I don't think we'll be going in anywhere, but yeah. Also, yes, I am stressing my mom out and my parents out, and yes, I feel safe walking around at night. So it is now 1:10 in the morning. No, we didn't just get home. We got home like an hour and a half ago, but I was on the phone with my friend making plans for tomorrow, and then I kind of forgot that I needed to update you. I'm not saying you're not important, I'm simply saying I got distracted. Anyway, so basically I mapped out everywhere we walked, like in the Yongsan, like district of Yongsan, so you can get an idea of where we were going and all those alleys and stuff. While I was taking like lots of pictures, which I got so many nice pictures of my beautiful Namsan Tower. I'm so happy. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, you're probably really annoyed with me right now because I posted so many pictures of Namsan Tower. Okay, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you really should. Like not because like for me, but like I actually post a lot of like, I don't want to say photography because that sounds really professional, but I post a lot of the pictures that I take of Seoul on my Instagram stories. Side topic, the pictures that I take of Seoul that I post in my stories, because obviously the reason I post them is for you guys to see more of Seoul outside of just my vlogs, because there's so much more that I do here than what's in my vlogs, because obviously I'm not always vlogging. Like vlogging is this much, and then my Instagram content is so much more of my life. Like obviously it's not all of my life, but it's a more authentic reflection of my life through Instagram than you do through YouTube. Which I feel like that should be backwards because YouTube is like recordings of moments rather than just pictures. But I think if you follow both of them together, you get a better idea of like my life here as a student and life in Seoul probably. And okay, well, I also do a lot of Q&As on Instagram. Okay, that was not the point. I am so glad that you guys like my pictures enough to screenshot them to be like your wallpaper. And like I said, I'm 100% down for you to do that, as long as you don't go and like share them. I know it sounds weird, but like I'm so scared that my like photography is gonna end up like on Pinterest or something with like somebody else's watermark or like on some, I don't know, like copyright free website or something. Like maybe that's like a unrealistic fear, but like I don't know, I just don't want like my private stuff to end up circulating in a place where I can't control it, which I mean, posting it on Instagram is already a place where I can't control it. But yeah, if you're gonna use it, please just don't upload it somewhere else. That's all I'm asking. Okay, so my beautiful, okay, I'm gonna try and do this while like doing it mirrored. The bus dropped us off here, right? So this, okay, wait. So this is Namsan Tower, my beautiful Namsan Tower. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And the bus dropped us off here. And then I walked this way to get pictures of the skyline. And then I walked back this way to get more pictures of the skyline. And then we kind of followed this trail down. Ooh, hello camera. Then I just like followed all these random alleys like Baumdero all the way to down here. And then this is where I was like, I'm tired, I want to go home. So it was only a 25-minute walk if you're not constantly walking back and forth and stopping to take pictures and vlog like me. So for me, it was definitely like over an hour. But I think if you were just like walking like a normal person, it would take like the 25 minutes, if not less, that neighbor is saying that it takes. I enjoyed it a lot. And I did want to comment on like the safety, because I know on Instagram, I get a lot of questions about like the safety of walking alone at night as a woman. It was fine. I did not feel unsafe at all. Like that area actually has a lot of like nightlife, like restaurants, bars, cafes. I know you might have been like, Natalia, I didn't see that many people in the footage that you showed us. Yes, the reason for that is I usually try to like wait until people pass, or like try to get as few people as possible in my clips, because I don't want to ever make someone feel uncomfortable because like I'm vlogging or they think I'm like videotaping them or something. So that's why in my vlogs you might like places might look less crowded than they actually are. But yeah, there were lots of people walking around, and like I said, like it's a residential area as well as it has all these like little indie pockets of like, you know, restaurants, bars, and cafes. And there were so many 외국인, like so many foreigners, which also just made me feel like a little more safe, you know? That might sound weird, but I think it's like just the idea of like I can very, very, very easily communicate with them, as opposed to like Korean people. Like there's always that like language barrier, you know? Because like I speak Korean, but I don't speak it to the point where like if someone tried to assault me, I can easily scream out that I need help. I mean, I could, but it'd be really hard to explain the situation once someone actually comes over to help, if they come over to help. Anyway, that's not the point. I felt very safe. Obviously, if you're going to be walking around alleys and stuff at night, even if you're in Korea, like pay attention to where you're going, pay attention to what's around you. Don't walk around with your headphones in your ears with your music really loud. Okay, don't do that. Also because like in these alleyways, like there are like cars and buses going through, and like when they come, you actually have to step into doorways to get out of their way, because there are no sidewalks in this area of Seoul. So yeah, please don't wear your headphones. You need to hear if there's a car coming or a motorcycle. Like there's so many motorcycles doing delivery over there. So like, please pay attention to your surroundings. Don't want you getting hit because Natalia told you that's a good place to go take pictures. Was there anything else I wanted to share with you? You know what? Yes. Before we go, today, the camera that I was using to vlog, to take all my pictures on, the camera that I thought died in the creek, this baby, my Canon G7X Mark II, so not the most recent version of this camera model, but the second most recent version. I mean, there's only 3 versions and I have the second one. But yes, this is my baby. This is the camera that I use for all my vlogs, and that I take honestly all my photography on. Right now, if you're like, well, Natalia, what the heck are you filming on? I'm filming on my Canon G7X. Did I just say that? My Canon M50. Which I only tend to break out for sit-down videos. I am so thankful if you got to this part of the vlog. I know it was probably really long, which is funny because I intended for this to be a very short collection of moments of summer in Seoul, but here we are. Anyway, I will see you guys in one of my many, many future videos. Tell me bye, you guys. Bye!